Sterling feeds again. It's been allowed to go. Parramatta scrum win. Kenny comes the blind, and Kenny is flung to the ground. 25 metres out from his own line. Well, this will be a penalty, will it? No, he's told him to play on. Ella gets it back inside to Kenny. Kenny across to Stan Jerd. Jerd met by Goodwin, gives it to Moseley. Moseley decides to take the ball to ground. 34 metres out from his own line. This is Lillis. Here's the lower grade results for you. Balmain 12, Manly 6 under 23s, Canterbury 23, Cronulla 4 reserve grade. So it's exit Manly 23s and Cronulla reserves from the 1985 competition. This is Mark Laurie near the halfway line. That's 4 tackles gone for the Eels. Here's Sterling now. David Lydiard. Now 5 tackles. Here's Sterling with the cross kick. That ball is bouncing in the in goal. Penrith are going to have to pick it up. Greg Alexander's there, but here comes the defence. He's beaten them both. Now he's been taken a couple of metres into the field of play, but that's a good effort by Alexander, and he's hurt. Well, I saw nothing in the tackle that looked illegal. He did a mighty fine job here. He got inside Taylor and he got around Moseley. Now let's keep with him. Laurie went in with Lydiard, and that's where it all happened. Tim Sheens, the man that has taken Penrith to their first semi-final ever.
Well, of course, that shock start, the try for Parramatta, but they've hit back pretty well.
They seem to have consolidated, mate. Yeah, Parramatta are very dangerous early in the game, always. They come out with a great enthusiasm and very dangerous early. They've got the try, but to the Penrith blokes' credit, they've held their guns, and now they've consolidated, and if they can hit back, they're well in this game.
Well, Parramatta, of course, finding gaps out wide, but to my mind, this Parramatta pack certainly isn't getting any respect in the middle of the ruck.
No, they're very, very willing, the Panther blokes, mate. They're not beaten with yet, and Parramatta are going to have to work very hard to advance any further in the semi-finals.
And it's Canterbury tomorrow.
Canterbury tomorrow, mate, yeah.
Thanks, Phil.
Now, you know what it's like to tune into it. That hit the referee. That hit the referee. It'll come down for a scrum now. Had it have happened in Parramatta's half, let me tell you, it would not have been a Parramatta halfback feed. Kenny, picked up by Taylor. 10 metres into Penrith's area. I was about to say, now you know what it's like to tune into a private discussion between 2 Bulldogs. Graham Hughes and Phil Gould, eh? Canterbury tomorrow, eh? I reckon the Tigers will have something to say about that. This is Lillis now. We'll have that for you tomorrow night, 6 through 7:30. 10 Sports covering the NEC big games. And here's Cronin off a Kenny special, and Cronin's in for a try.
Well, it's been the Cronin-Ella-Kenny combination that's been doing all the damage, and here it's the number 6 and the number 3, Mick Cronin and Brett Kenny. A great pass by Kenny, offloaded the ball to Cronin, and he knew the way to the try line.
Here it is again. Sideline. His kick is an awful kick, really. It's gone way across the face of the uprights. No goal for Cronin, but Parramatta leading Penrith by 10 points to 0. There's Jeff Fennick, the world bantamweight champion, together with Mario. Fed by Sterling, in and out, won by the Eels. Sterling runs to the open side. He's held there by Clements, the lock. And they're just about 11 metres out from the line. Anything could happen from here. Steve Sharp takes it up as a settler. That's the second tackle for Parramatta as it's played back to Moseley's knocked on again, the dummy half. And of course, we come through the 2 weekends of semis to the final, then the grand final. And we'll be starting our telecast at 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll have a live coverage of all grades on grand final day. A history-making telecast for you. And I'm sure it's one that you're going to enjoy. The statistician just fell on the floor. Away to Kenny. Now to Cronin. Lydiard sweating on Cronin and eating up every little available piece of opportunity, really, to have a good game against Michael Cronin. Is Brad Izzard. Plenty have tried, plenty have failed, but Izzard is certainly giving it his best shot here today. Here's Kenny away from Simmons, and he's into an opening. Kenny inside 32. That's Taylor. rest. 1 from 2 so far. Beautiful looking kick. He's got it. Cronin from the sideline. Parramatta zooming away to a 16-0 lead. Gonzalez tackled by Sterling. Alexander, Izzard. Long ball from Izzard. Oh, it's bounced badly. Oh, Lydiard's come up with the ball, one arm and all. This could be a penalty. No, Roberts has allowed the advantage, if you like, to go to Parramatta. Here's Sterling popping it inside for Ella. And Ella will play the ball 20 metres out from the Panthers line. Parramatta looking for their 4th try. Cronin to Kenny to Lydiard. He's going for the corner. He's got his foot down. It's a try. It's a try to David Lydiard. Try number 4 for the Eels. Penrith with no answer to them today. And Parramatta leading by 20 points to nothing.
I'd never back against him.
Here he goes. Left the boot all right. I like it. I like it. It's a goal for Cronin from the sideline again. 22-0. Parramatta leading Penrith, the NEC semi-final. Same tunnel. Sterling decides to kick on the first, and up they go for it. David Burns has taken it nicely. He's out of the tackle of Brett Kenny. He's lost a shoe. He's running with one shoe missing, but I'll tell you what, he's picked up Ben Gonzalez. Eric Grothe chases Gonzalez. Grothe's got him. Good chase. Good run by Gonzalez. I thought he would have beaten Grothe. His lob to Clements. They've got to score. No, they bombed it. Well, that was easy for them, really. And there's David Lydiard, a rather forlorn sight, leaving the Sydney Cricket Ground at the break. Sharp now. Hang on, here comes the replacement for Parramatta. Well, Tim Sheens has decided, well, it's no use waiting. I've got to do this. He's going to make wholesale sackings as Cronin sends Laurie into an opening. Laurie is tackled 11 metres out from the Penrith line, and 4 tackles have gone. It's gone out to Sterling. He pops the ball for Steve Ella. Ella is tackled 8 metres out from the line. 5 gone. Sterling's on the blind. Here he is with the ball. Short pass for Kenny. Kenny flops it over the top to Grothe, and Grothe again goes through Alexander. No fault of the youngster. You can't stop the big fella when you've got 1 metre to work in. And Eric Grothe scores his 2nd try. Can he make it 3 from the sideline out of 3? It doesn't look that bad, but it's just wide. And so the scoreline in the NEC big game semi-final. Parramatta 26, Penrith 0. Brett Lobb. What's the word on Taylor, Graham?
Well, he was just suffering from some minor cramps, so obviously there was no sense in leaving him out there.
Okay. This is Simmons, a long ball over to Wolf, and Wolf held back the ball. Oh, there he goes, Brett Kenny. That was the intercept he took in the 81 grand final. Then he gives it to Ella. Ella inside to Kenny. Oh boy, do you reckon they can't put it together? Kenny and Ella magic.
We can see here it was a loose pass by the Penrith Panthers, but beautifully read by Brett Kenny. He knew where that pass was going, put his hand in the right position, came up with it, and here's the tremendous combination of these 2 great Parramatta players. The ball was flicked to Ella. He headed for the sideline, called Kenny back inside him. Kenny took the scissors pass and headed over between the uprights.
And there's the kick. Straight between the uprights from Michael Cronin. Parramatta swelling their lead to a massive 32 points to 0. Gone somewhere else. But here's Parramatta back off the line dropout now. Moseley running around Price. Price to the 22 and slithering along the ground there. Worming his way towards the try line. From Don Price to Peter Sterling to Brett Kenny, back to Sterling, dummies to Cronin, steps inside off his left, floats it over the top to Sharp, goes back to Don Price, back it goes to Michael Moseley, and that's a try. Moseley scores for Parramatta in front of the MA Noble stand. 21 1 out, 15 in, and he's got it round. It's come in for a goal. There's the score, a whopping 38-0. Parramatta leading Penrith in the NEC Big Game semi-final. 5 metres from the line. 5 tackles gone. Eden's there. Spins it across to Kenny. A short ball for Cronin. Then it's with Ella. Ella does 2 steps off his left. Puts the kick through. Gets a bit of a shoulder up. The ball is still loose. This will be a try. I think, no, he's been bounced in goal. Bounced in goal by Steve Sharp. And it'll come out to the 22 for the restart. I was talking about Matt Goodwin earlier on. Here's the slow-mo of Steve Ella. Here's the bounce ball in goal. Fenton outside the 32 and to the halfway line.
Well, look
the
at
chase is on. Look at Grothe. He's taking gigantic strides across the ground.
Fairdigham gave him 30 metres start and picked him up in 50.
Now it's Alexander. This is Trudgett. Izzard is in. It's a try for the Panthers. Alexander with a relatively simple kick. But he hasn't had much practice today. Nevertheless, he's kicked the goal. It's 38 points to 6 in favour of Parramatta. Moseley. There's the siren. It's over.